which is Abraham's nephew. Abraham was told by God to leave where he was with his family and to go to a land that he would show him. Abraham's family was worshiping idols and doing not the right thing. So Abraham leaves, he takes his wife, and he takes his nephew, Lot. Lot's dad had already passed away. Abraham's brother had already passed away. So we kind of see the dynamic as he takes his nephew under his wing. Now they travel and they end up, their herdsmen get in a fight, and they're just kind of like, there's not enough room for like all of everything we have to camp together, so you pick a spot and I'm gonna go in the other direction. So he gives Lot the first choice. Now Lot sees this beautiful land and he chooses that, and it's basically right in front of Sodom, as in Sodom and Gomorrah. And the Bible tells us that the people of Sodom were sinning greatly and they were not living good lives, right? But Lot doesn't care. He sees money and dollar signs. So he moves, he ends up getting into the city. He ends up being like a gatekeeper, which is somebody who's like making decisions and helping judge the people of the city and all of it. Now, the Bible tells us that those people were living in a way that was grieving Lot. It was not sitting well with him because he was a holy man, but he didn't say anything. He didn't try to change the way they were living. He just blended in with them. He made a bunch of money. He essentially lived a very worldly life, but still believed in God. It's important that we don't just settle into a Sodom. We know that like the angels came down and they rescued Lot, but essentially he was miserable the whole time, and then he had to move into the mountains and things went really awry there. The point is, you can still be a believer of Christ and live amongst people that are grieving Christ. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you won't be saved and your salvation is not going to be taken from you because you believe in Jesus Christ and salvation is a gift. However, the Bible warns us greatly against just settling in with people around us that are doing the wrong thing. It tells us that even though our salvation is, still ours, it is not going to be a happy life. It is not going to be something that you're going to enjoy, because the Holy Spirit doesn't like that. So basically, don't just settle into a Sodom area because you see money or because it seems worth it. It's not.